वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. By God's grace, to make our intellects more and more matured in understanding, so that our attitudes, interactions, responses to ourselves and the world become more beautiful, giving good results. We are studying this great, grand, what do you say, complete text, Vidura Neethi, given by Bhagavan, as a great saint Vidura, through Dhritarashtra to all of us. It's very profound, very detailed. It runs into 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters. So many of the things they are there. And some are repeated, some are said in different angle. But all of them have to be digested. And we have to mold ourselves like that. Then it helps more. Vidurji being the Dharma Swarupa, for him all these ultimate beautiful knowledges are obvious in him. And remember in life, you have to update our values, we have to update our these type of understandings, we have to update our spiritual knowledge, and we have to keep up our regular sadhana. If not, they go away, they fade away. In that place, all the opposite of that comes and binds us. नीति वाक्य, values, आध्यात्मिक लक्ष्य एंड साधना निरंतर करते रहना है, छोड़ना ही नहीं इनको. If you drop, we fall only. If you drop them, continuously doing at least sustains us in that good position. Okay. Now in the first chapter, we have seen 80 mantras yesterday. Now 1 or 2 today we'll see 81 mantra. Yes, yesterday we touched it, but I said we'll explain tomorrow. So, Shadevatu guna pumsa nahatavyaha kadachana satyam danam analasyam anasuya kshama dhrutihi. These are the beautiful gunas. A person supposed for his all success and happiness should inculcate these gunas. Gunas, these 6, not only should inculcate, see to it that they are not given up at any cost for any reason. These are सद्गुण. खुद कमा के रखना है, लगातार उन गुणों का अभ्यास करना है. We should not neglect them or give them up. So, Shadete guna, Shadevatu guna pumsa na hatavya kadachana. Kadachana means in any condition or situation, these 6 beautiful qualities we should not give up. For our Purushatva and Purusharthatva to sustain and to succeed. What are they? First, Satyam. Never get habituated to speaking झूठ, जो आजकल हो रहा है. You know that mantra, Purnamada Purnamidam. Somebody chanted it, Jhotamadam, Jhotamidam, Jhota, Jhotamudachate, Jhota se Jhotamada, Jhotame Vavashishi. The world is like this today. Everybody is Jhota, Jhota. Funny world today, everybody is cheating others. Everybody. इतना आराम आसान नेचुरल हो गया झूठ बोलना, चीट करना. So casual it is. And the fellows, few who are in number, who are so honest, are carried away with the jute so much. Satyaka, like when I go for something to buy, I tell the fellow, कि बेटा तो जो ठीक है वो दे दे तुम. हाँ वो ठीक है करके he feels, and I with so much faith believe him. When I bring the thing at home, I find it's all third rate. Because उसने कहा हाँ जी मैं अच्छा देता हूँ, लेकिन झूठ किया उसने. अब I can't go and fight. No, I can't trust that fellow next time when I go. I'll have to look at what is needed by me. You can't trust, no. People are habituated to the joke. That's what I'm saying. Whatever the reason it may be. There are very few, very rare people are there. So, asatya ka sahara asara nahi lena. Satyam. Because we told you, Satya has only one side effect or consequence. It may not be liked by others. Other than that, it has no folly or problem. But asatya may seemingly make the other person happy or sort out the situation at that time. But it has such a dire consequences of leading to so many anartha. Biggest anartha is we become habituated to it, because of which we keep on going away from the truth. सत्य से दूर जाने से बढ़कर और क्या नष्ट है बताओ? Is there any other loss than being away from truth? Everything, every interaction, every business, ever love, every सब झूठ झूठी है अभी आज के दिन में. The genuine guru wanting to teach disciple, किधर है? He says he should help me, give me money and all, then only I'll teach. Also the genuine disciple to serve the guru to get knowledge. नहीं नहीं, अपने नाम के लिए I am a member of this organization. Is it not? Genuineness is missing everywhere. Second, Satyam. Second, Dhanam. We spoke yesterday in detail. So, this Dana Guna is one of the great Guna. To sum up it, which we have spoken in so many other contexts, is every day there should be some or the other Dana should be done by us. And doing dana as a sadhaka, say that it is a runa clarity, or the Lord has sent him for me or for him to get it from me. So I'm not dana karva karta. Otherwise, you become the owner of punya, then you have to have rebirth. Your sadhana is postponed. You and I, being adhyatmic sadhakas, we want nothing and nothing but liberation by the knowledge of Atma. That is should be done as early as possible. That is possible only when we transcend Jiva Bhava. And Jiva continues to Jiva as much as when he does path, so much when he does Punya also. है कि नहीं? जितना शत्रु तुम मन को डिस्टर्ब करता है उतना ही आसक्ति मित्रता भी डिस्टर्ब करता है. We have to be transcending all the pairs of opposite. To be contemplative, meditative and realize self, which is our goal as our guru. So keeping that in mind, but in general, Dana Guna. Satyam Danam. Third one, Analasyam. This is the most important thing. The non-laziness, being active and dynamic, that has to be created. Left to ourselves, slowly first the body becomes lazy, then the mana becomes lazy, then buddhi becomes lazy. Entire life is so lazily lived. How the entire day is happening, we don't even know. Without doing anything. The most got up from bed, had food and slept. Itna hi hai kya as a human we can do? For our own growth of finances, name and fame and property or power, how much we have to do, we can do. For our own spiritual sadhana, how much we have to do. How much we can do as a representative of the goodness, how much we can serve the society, how much we can do the seva to Bhagwan. इतने हैं इस दुनिया में करने को. And the more that type of things are done, the more the joy is experienced, pure joy, everlasting joy. That joy, which is temporary, gained because of something done wrong, later on when that is remembered, we become regret and guilty. It's not a joy. And all our sukha bhoga are of that sort. But these joys, which we have said now, gained by being active and dynamic, whenever you remember them, you feel happy. तो इतने चीजें हमको करने के हैं. How can we afford to be आलस्य? Especially when the age crosses 41, 42, 43. You can never waste even one moment of time for any nonsense also. Forget about for laziness. ऐसा अपने आप को बनाना है. Through yoga and pranayama, keeping fit ourselves, the body should not be allowed to be lazy. So to the moment get up, start the name of the Lord. Thus the mouth and mind are activated and occupied. There should not be 15 minutes of time after waking up for us to have the first thought or even the thought of God. उठते ही भगवान का नाम शुरू होना है. जैसे विभीषण जी, सी तुलसी रामायण, हनुमान जी ने सर्चिंग, उठते ही यहाँ कहाँ सर्जन कर सब राम नाम कहना शुरू किया. विभीषण gets up with Ram Namam. I'm just telling, Analasyam is not lazy. Third one is Anasuya. Satyam, Danam, Analasyam, तीन हो गए. Fourth one is Anasuya. Never ever have jealousy, never ever finding fault with others. Yesterday we talked about it. None of our business to you protect yourself from others' mistakes, but you need not worry about it much. You are not a reporter, you are not anything. तुमको कोई अधिकार है तो कैसे उस अधिकार को यूज करना है, उस मिस्टेक को रेक्टिफाई करने का उतना करो. Anasuya. Very sublime arts these are all. Like your employer, somebody you employed. So he has got some durguna. You tell him once, twice, thrice. Not listening, you remove him. More than that, you should not worry about it. He is disturbing your own company, therefore he doesn't need to be there. So you remove him, but you need not have asuya. You leave him for his own growth. He will grow. The Lord will take care. That's the meaning of finding faults. Or asuya also means jealousy. You have to congratulate everybody who is growing. Now, these are all the immature negative feelings in us which make us bound, which doesn't allow us to do some good work to achieve. तो उन नेगेटिव को रिमूव करके पॉजिटिव लगाओ. फिफ्थ वन इज कॉल्ड क्षमा, द गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ फॉरगिवनेस. Then I'll not explain it much one. Good to forgive, best to forget. Always we remember that. Then dhruti. Dhruti is what you have done. निश्चय उसको follow करना. The fortitude. The dhruti. Hmm. Dhruti. Dhruti is both. Many a time dhruti is translated only in terms of holding on to something, doing something. Is it not? But there is a dhruti also in giving up also. So you know your son is so bad, Duryodhana, but you have no dhruti to give him up. कमजोर पड़ गए तुम अब. Giving up also is a dhruti, more powerful dhruti it is. Because to take up it becomes easier. Is it not? Like I love someone. To have the hold on that person and loving him is a great dhruti. In spite of that person's mistakes, I have to go on. But when that person is found to be unworthy, to give up that person, the dhruti required is more powerful. Because mind functions such a way that it avoids the inevitability and it imagines something which is impossible. What is that? If not today, tomorrow that person will change, tomorrow that person will love me, talk to me. ये सब बकवास है. होना तो होगा, नहीं तो नहीं. तुम्हारे सोचने से नहीं होते. That weakens us. And you go on holding on to those people. Your time is wasted. Your mind is disturbed. The ability to give up is dhruti. Is also strong dhruti. And the more stronger dhruti is the ability to give up our own inner habits or negative habits, inner negative weaknesses. That is more powerful dhruti required. नहीं मतलब नहीं छोड़ना वो dhruti है. हाँ मतलब हाँ करना. Like coming to the class is dhruti. Regularly coming. You are doing that. Thank you to all. Congratulations. Is it not? And Dhritarashtra has both dhruti. Dhruti to his own inner covetousness that I or my son should get the last Rajya, and no dhruti to give up that fellow, kick that fellow. You get out of this kingdom, you don't deserve to be my son. Is it not? Dhruti. And at the mind level, dhruti is required. Negative qualities ke liye bhi, and also for the unnecessary attachments to the people. Negative people as well as positive. Helping people, non-helping people. For a spiritual seeker, तो सिवाय भगवान का मन में कोई होना ही नहीं चाहिए. And to do the Bhagavan Nama, again you have to have the dhruti. Dhruti is very powerful quality which I can speak for days together with taking lot of example stories, etc. But main meaning is conveyed. I am sure you are so mature, you understand it, and you do your required homework. Okay. Now we'll see one shloka. In fact, very nice. These are the 6 things which give you sukha. So try to procure them, gain them, keep them, improve them, develop them. This is the next mantra. What is that? Arthagamo nityam arogita cha priya cha bharya priyavadini cha vashyascha putrortha kari cha vidya shad jiva lokasya sukhani rajan. A rajan for jiva as long as they are alive. These are the 6 things which give sukha. देखो विदुर नीति इज नॉट लाइक तत्वमसि अहम ब्रह्मास्मि शुद्ध सद ब्रह्म तत्व का. इसमें इसके साथ और भी कुछ जुड़ सकते हैं. और इनमें से कुछ चीज़ें you may not be required to you. Like a very good son is a cause of happiness. It's not a universal thing. No, I'm a sannyasi, I don't need son only. So that is not applicable to me. But Aham Brahmasmi is applicable even the person who doesn't want to study Aham Brahmas. So we have to be very clear about what Vidura is in general saying, and in that what are the generally acceptable, particularly acceptable. Rather, but at the same time, there's nothing non-acceptable. सब पक्का है, सब पक्का करेक्ट है, कुछ चीजें मेरे लिए शायद नहीं है. Like all Varnashrama dharmas are perfectly shown by Vyasji, Krishna Bhagwan. But may not be for me because I am in different ashram. जिस आश्रम में मैं हूँ वही मेरे लिए लागू इस तरह. Now, what are the षड जीवलोकस्य सुखानि? These are the six will give sukha to you as long as you are alive. What are they? One, artha agamaha nityam. Continuous inflow of the earnings or the money. Is it not? When continuously the money is coming. That's why people see government office. काम करो या ना तनख्वाह लग ही जाता है, बैंक में अकाउंट में आ ही जाता है मंथ एंडिंग में. इज इट नॉट? प्राइवेट जॉब क्या कंपनी रहेगी कि नहीं पता नहीं. एनी टाइम रिसेशन यू मे बी रिमूव्ड. फियर. सो ऑल द टाइम इनकम, रेगुलर इनकम. नहीं है इनकम आजकल के दिनों में रेगुलर. The expenses are so big for even small little things. All the bank balances accounts become zero in few activities. अब कोरोना में कितने लोग कंगाल हो गए by spending. There are some families, चार पांच को हुआ, वो लाखों लाखों हॉस्पिटल वाले खा लिए पैसे. They become on the roads. Therefore, artha agamaha. So find the regular source of income. You have to do something. One of the thing is earn so much, put in bank and you get your interest. And whatever the legal ways of investments are there. But see that inflow is always coming. That gives you sukha. Second one is what? Nityam arogitacha. Never ever having any disease. Sukham. But disease aadhe itna dukkham. देखो लास्ट 2 years वी आर रेगुलरली डूइंग क्लासेस मॉर्निंग. तो भगवान ने ऐसा भयंकर बीमारी नहीं दी कि हम क्लास छोड़ते हैं. आए हैं बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम. इवन नाउ समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन, बट नॉट दैट मच टू स्टॉप अस फ्रॉम आवर सत्संग और स्वाध्याय और साधन. इवन ये भी दुख नहीं है मानो रोग का. कितना बढ़िया रहते अरोगिता. सो maintain that good health by good habits of food and exercises and sleep and activities. That's the hint. जितने भी पैसे हैं, जितना कुछ है, बट रोग है ना तो यू कांट बी हैप्पी. नॉट इंग्लिश रोग, द हिंदी वाला रोग. सो अर्थ आगमः नित्यम एंड नित्यम अरोगिता. थर्ड, प्रिया च भार्या प्रियवादिनी. बाय हार्ट लविंग एंड बाय माउथ लविंगली स्पीकिंग वाइफ. स्पीकिंग लविंगली, रेस्पेक्टफुली. वो सुख ही अलग है, आनंद है. Genuinely she understands in the heart. Is it not? And then genuinely she is expressing through mouth. And that women's these things are very interesting. उनके by nature in India में होता है. Right from that puberty age, they already have an idea. If somebody is going to come and he'll be my husband and I'll be with him throughout life. That's why suddenly marriage fix हो गया. जो शादी हो गई कि ससुराल में गए, they forget mother, father, brother with whom they spent 20-30 years. Because in her the bharyatva is developed. न्यू पर्सन अननोन अभी पता हो गया. शादी हो गई फिर लगातार. इट्स अ मिराकुलस चेंज. दैट इज एन एग्जांपल गिवन फॉर ए साधक आल्सो. Like that we have to keep on developing in us. I am sadhaka, I want to get moksha. Like that. The moment that sadhana का chance होता है, effortlessly we should go. That women, it's very, it's in the genes of all the women folk. This is there in India. Outside देश में नहीं को पता नहीं. आजकल इंडिया में बिगड़ रहा है. But then otherwise with parents 20 years you lived and all 25, it's not so easy to give up in other cases. But she just, and to a new person, कैसा have faith on him and decision that I'll live with him for the whole life. Miracles हैं सब. And considering all the in-law family members are my own people and कहीं के नहीं पता नहीं, वो 3 दिन पहले नहीं थे वो लोग। ससुर जी लो चाय लीजिए या माता जी आज अब सासू माँ ले लो काफ़ी। It's a very miracle, I tell you. That's why they introduced that system. That if you are firm and decision made and make yourself prepared, you can achieve even impossible. After a year, तो when mother calls, she says, "Mom, I'm busy हूँ एक घर गृहस्थी संभालने में, so don't call me or I'll call you when I'm free." I'm telling you from this Priyacha Bharya Priyavadini. If somebody had such wife, happy. एक शूरपणखा का राक्षसी की तरह है तो he need not go to hell. She gives him. And then Priya Chavarya, Priya Vadani, again, in is your own hands. When you take care of her, love her, give her security and give her what she wants, then she will be Priya Priya Vadani. थोड़ा अहंकार छोड़ के, थोड़ा मेहनत करिए, लेजीनेस छोड़ के, थोड़ा हेल्प सेवा करो, सब फिदा हो जाते हैं. Especially in the commitment of wife and husband, because they have committed. There's no commitment as stronger as the wife and husband. Even Bhakta and Bhagavan, Guru Shishya भी उतना committed नहीं होता. Because there are no rules and law that is binding. But in marriage is Shastrokta. It is a rule, there's a law, there's a mantrocharana done. But you consider somebody as Guru, any day you can say no more Guru, you can go. In marriage ऐसा नहीं होता. In Hinduism, in other fellow they say on the phone 3 times, that much careless they are about. That great pavitra relation. Oh, उनका क्या रिवाज है? Why should I comment? I am telling about ours. She is so much committed inside. So that helps us when these 5 things are included. Little love, extra love, they want little extra, that's it. And you are capable. Extra service, extra attention. Then they are for you the whole life. There, for a wife, husband, if the wife is living and kind like this one, every heat and trouble you get in the world, she removes that. If we have not maintained the wife like that, she is sufficient to give so much dukkha that every dukkha in the world is very small. It is in the hands of the husband. So too for the wife, Priyacha Bharta, Priyavadinicha Bharta. That's how you have to interpret it. And it is in her hands to give him his good food and all. So he is talking, it's not spirituality. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि अब सब शादी कर लो. ये generally कह रहे सबके लिए. So one is regular income of wealth. Second one is no disease. See how practical they are all. Third one is having such a companion, the spouse, who is talking loving from the heart. Both he used deliberately. Priyacha Bharya Priya Vadini. Anybody does Priya Vadanam, but inside also the love should be there. From the heart, genuine. Upar nahi. Like today's wives. They are upar loving to our in-laws, but under se they are chipko still to the parents, which is not our system. Never meet only parents after marriage, so that they also move ahead in their life. There are so many reasonings are there. Now this is not time for that explaining. और कभी एक topic आए तो बात करते हैं. Now 3 are said. Fourth, Vashyascha putraha. Fourth thing is the son who is obedient or daughter, children. कितना आनंद आता. If the child is not in the Vasha, then Naraka. Can't tell anywhere also. Fifth one is Arthakaricha Vidya. The knowledge which is fetching us something. Not Anarthakari and Arthakari Vidya. Whether Vidya may be Atma Vidya, any professional Vidya, or how to be successful Vidya, or world management Vidya. Kuch bhi ho, when it is fetching something, then there is a happiness. No, ये very subtle point है. क्या कहते हैं? कुछ ना कुछ पाने के लिए जो पाना चाहते हो, जो टैलेंट्स है उसको आपको कमा के रखना है. विद्या कहते हैं उसको. Like Vidya to talk on Shastras. It is Arthakari. I am able to talk, I am able to guide some people, and it is helping me also. So I am happy with this ability. Bhagavan gave, Gurudev gave, and we are sustaining it. If I stop speaking for 2 months, I'll forget mantras, the interpretation, way of speaking. So these are पांच one. Sixth one, अच्छा 6 हो गए. अर्थागमः नित्यम, अरोगिता दूसरा हो गया, प्रिया च भार्या 3 हो गए, वशश्च पुत्र 4, अर्थकरी च विद्या. ओके, जीवलोक से सुखानी. अर्थागमा, आरोग्यता, प्रियाचवार्य, हाँ, प्रियाचवार्य एंड प्रियवादिनी, ये दोनों अलग अलग है. Loving wife and talking lovingly wife, he has put them as 2 points. She is talking loving but not loving in the heart, it is not complete. Heart में loving है but it's not expressing, that also is not complete. Therefore priya bharya, priya vadini, he has put as 2 values, 2 things. Therefore they have become 4 now. Arthagamaha, arogata, priya bharya, priya vadini bharya, then vashyah putraha, arthakari vidya. These are the 6 things which will give sukha. Many other also, but these things are the ones which are we are together every day. तो इनमें से अगर हमको अच्छी चीज मिल गए सब, तो वी आर हैप्पी. अंडरस्टैंड नाउ. षण्णामात्मनि नित्यानाम ऐश्वर्यं योऽधिगच्छति न स पापैः कुतोऽनर्थैः युज्यते विजितेन्द्रियः. Another mantra, beautiful. When you do these two sadhanas, he will not do any of the papa, therefore he will not get any anartha. If one has done these 2 things, he will not do papa, he will not enter into anartha. What are they? One, vijitendriya, indriya nigra. Second is Shannam Atmani Nityanam Ishwaratva. The 6 things which are there always in our heart. When we conquer those 6, and when we control the senses, if these 2 are done, we never do papa, we never reap the result of papa as dukkha, anartha. One is Indriya Vijaya bata diya. What are the 6 things which are always in your mind? The 6 enemies of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. They will always be there in the Antakarana. We have to see that they are suppressed and sublimated, not made active. We should not become slaves to them. The word used by Vidura is Ishvara. देखो काम क्रोध आदि आने से हम रोक नहीं सकते, लेकिन उसके ऊपर ईश्वरत्व हम पा सकते हैं, पाना चाहिए. Let the kama vritti come, but I should not indulge in the kama. On the other hand, I should have kamana for the positive thing. So to let the krodha vritti come, but I will not become krodhi or use the krodha to achieve something positive. Let the lobha vritti come, I can't control, but that lobha should not make me do papa. I should control it. And the lobha should be there for the goodness, for the sadhana, for Bhagavan Nama, itya. So to moha, mada, matsarya. Moha is seeing not which is there, seeing which is not there. Mada is arrogance. Matsarya is jealousy, that others are overtaking me. Mattaha saratiti matsarya. It is also called as finding the fault. Matsarya is finding fault. Matsarya is also jealousy. So kama, desire. Krodha, anger. Lobha, greed. Moha, confusion. Mada, arrogance. Matsarya, finding faults or jealousy. These are 6 enemies. Unless a person has studied so much of Vedanta and did so much of Bhakti sadhana and controlled the mind through Yoga sadhana, that he will not have these things. Otherwise, the situations immediately, like जितने भी साधु हैं, अब कोई आके कुछ गड़बड़ काम किया, तुरंत उनके मन में क्रोध आएगा. The क्रोध and kama are natural responses of the mana for the situations. But should we come under their sway or not, that is our discretion. आया समझ में? They are natural responses. When you see a sweet, मन में आएगा कामना उसको खाने का. That is a connection between the object and the mind, and the vrittis of the mind. Even to a great Mahatma also that will happen. But it won't last for him in him long time, nor it will influence, because he immediately is eternally long time gained wisdom comes into the work there. What it does, the vastus are not there, sarvam atmamayam brahmamayam. Or if the kamana came in the mind, I should not become slave to it. Or there is no sweetness other than me. These are the wisdom he uses, immediately nips at the bud level. Otherwise, the moment it is seen, the impulse reaction comes. इंद्रियों को, वस्तुओं को देखना, मन को प्रेजेंट करना, मन में कोई ना कोई इमोशन आना, उसके ऊपर कोई नियंत्रण नहीं होता. अनलेस ए महायोगी हु इज ऑलवेज इन समाधि. इफ यू आर इन द उत्थान स्थिति, यू कांट स्टॉप. दैट्स व्हाई इन गीता काम क्रोधोद्भवम वेगम सोडु. यह शक्नोति स सुखी स नरः। काम क्रोध आएंगे बट उसके वेग को हमको रोकना है, और उनके कारण जो वेग उत्पन्न होकर अंदर हमसे ऐसे गलत काम कराता है, उसको अगर रोकोगे तो यू आर सुखी। यू कांट रिमूव काम क्रोध इजीली। Only when we the Brahma Jnana, that everything is me alone, there is no chance for any Kama Krodha, because Kama Krodha require the Mana and other than me, the Dvaita. Only in the Mana, Atita, Advaita, Atma only, there is no Kama Krodha. The degree of a person's success depends on degree of controlling them. Understand? Not coming under the sway. You can't totally eliminate them. Only in Atma Jnana we eliminate. And only in the final Kamana goes away and Atma Jnana happens together. In the Vyavahara, following the rules, regulations, Dharma, we have to see that they are put under some check or control. So, 6 things: Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Matsarya, when they are controlled, and also Indriyas controlled. When these two are achieved, we don't do any Papa, then we will not incur any Dukkha or Anartha. That's what very Spashta Rup say Viduruji says. Now, Shadime Shatsu Jivanti Sapta Monopalabhyate Chaura Pramate Jivanti Vyaditeshu Chigitsakaha. All that tomorrow we'll see. Thank you. It's all a wonderful guidance if you are interested. Hari Om. Om Shanti.